But first, we're live in Pasadena for the highly anticipated Rose Parade. We go up close with the float featuring a strong local connection. Central Coast News at 5 starts right now.
Live from the largest news team on the Central Coast with important local coverage. This is KCOI 12 Central Coast News at 5 o'clock.
Good evening, I'm Scott Hennessy.
And I'm Melissa Mahan. Thank you for joining us. Well, we start tonight counting down the hours, both to the new year and to the Rose Parade in Pasadena tomorrow.
The parade will have special meaning for the loved ones of a Lompoc man. Our Natalie Tavidian has more.
So that is your heartbeat right now?
Yes. One heartbeat at a time. Brice Fabing's legacy lives on. It lives in Jim Stavis.
Every time we meet, it's almost a ritual for us, for her to listen to my heartbeat.
On New Year's Day 2016, Doreen Fabing will be in the crowd as people watch the Donate Life float pass by, and she will feel her son's heart beating on her wrist.
I just feel like I just know that Brice is going to be smiling down with God.
Brice, a football player at Lompoc High School, was 17 in 2005 when he died in a car collision.
Still, every time football starts, I feel like I'm still in that time warp, like I'm still waiting for him to come out on the field to finish.
His mom made the difficult decision to donate her son's organs. Just 1 month before Brice died, his best friend died in a collision too. That's when Brice made the decision to be a hero. He said so himself. Doreen remembers that conversation.
And Brice says, "Mom, if something ever happens to me like that, I would want to want to be like Gabe and give my organs too."
She didn't know that only 1 month later, she would be in the same situation. By making the choice to donate life, they saved Jim's life. The father of 3 says he wouldn't have made it to the end of 2005. He's helping decorate the float to honor the teenage donor's life.
I was deteriorating rapidly.
Decorating hand in hand, the two have been like family, with Jim and Doreen's families working on the float together this year. After 10 years of volunteering on the Donate Life float, Doreen continues to be proud of her son.
To have gotten chosen, 60 out of the whole United States, out of all these people that have died, all the donors in the world, these 60 get picked each year. It's really, truly an amazing miracle.
And some Cal Poly agriculture students will also be riding on a float during this year's Rose Parade. 3 students will ride on the California Milk Advisory Board's first ever float. They will represent the state's more than 1,400 dairy families. The float is called Adventures in Real Food and features a flowing river of milk. That float is number 80. It's just a few after the main Cal Poly entry, which we will show you coming up at 6 o'clock.
This year's Rose Parade will have an unprecedented level of security following the San Bernardino shooting. Some 700,000 spectators are expected to watch the parade on New Year's Day, and the Rose Bowl College Football Classic going on the same day is expected to bring in another 90,000 people. Both events are being classified as top-level concerns by the Department of Homeland Security for the very first time. Although there have been no credible threats made against either event,